All right, so here were the problems that you were supposed to do on Canvas. Let's do them together now. I'm going to use something other than purple. I'm going to use the opposite. Well, not opposite. A different color. Okay. So here we have 5 times x plus 9 equals 24. We are going to undo this, do it in the opposite order. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract 9. When I do that, 9 minus 9 becomes 0, so it cancels away, leaving 5x on the left. On the right-hand side, I have 24 minus 9, which is 15. Now I have 5 times x equals 15, which is an equivalent equation, and I'm going to undo it some more. Instead of multiplying by 5, I'm going to undo it by dividing by 5. This cancels the 5s, leaving 15 divided by 5, which is 3. So x equals 3 is my solution. And if I wanted to check that, I just plug it back in. So we have 15 plus 9 equals 24, and 24 equals 24. That is the correct solution because it checks out. Let's do this other one. This is -1 equals z divided by 3 minus 7. I'm going to undo this equation in the opposite order. So I'm going to first add 7, right, opposite of minus 7, and I do that to both sides of the equation. This makes it 6 equals z divided by 3. Because -7 plus 7 becomes 0, so I don't worry about it. Now I have 6 equals z divided by 3. I'm going to continue to undo it by doing the opposite of division, which is to multiply by 3. That gives me 18 equals z, because the 3's cancel out. Now I check just to make sure that that's the correct answer. That's 18 divided by 3 minus 7. This is -1 equals 6 minus 7, or -1 equals -1. It checks out. Because it makes a true statement, it has to be the solution. All right, and if you had any trouble with those, please let me know. Leave a comment. Come find your teacher and ask those questions. Otherwise, let's look at another example. So here we've got a multi-step equation. Notice it's a little bit different, though. These are both x terms. So what we're going to need to do is, before we start solving, we need to combine like terms wherever we can. And so because we have both 7x and 4x, we can combine those to be 3x equals 21. And now we have a one-step equation like we did before. We're going to undo this. This is 3 times x, so I'm going to undo it by dividing by 3. I do that to both sides. 3's cancel, leaving x equals 7. And again, we can check to see if this is the correct answer. 7 times 7 minus 4 times 7. That's 49 minus 28, which does, in fact, equal 21. So it checks out. It is the correct answer. Let's look at another example, this time in context. So we have a scuba diver descends into deeper water. The pressure of the water on the diver's body steadily increases. So as he goes down, the pressure increases. Okay? The pressure at the surface of the water is 2,117 pounds per square foot. The pressure increases at a rate of 64 pounds per square foot for each foot the diver descends. Find the depth at which the diver experiences a pressure of 8,517 pounds per square foot. All right, so we need to create an equation for this. We need to represent this somehow. So we need to kind of think about what's happening here. We are starting at 2,117 pounds. So when we're at the surface, we're at 2,117 pounds. As we go down, right? I'll draw my little scuba diver. Woo, yay, look at me scuba-ing. I'm swimming. Woo. There's my snorkel. Great scuba diver right there. My scuba diver's going down. As he goes down, the pressure increases. So like the pressure is being caused by the water being on top of you. So that pressure is going up. So for every foot he goes down, we are adding pressure. In other words, we're taking 64 pounds per foot, and I don't know how many feet down we're going, so that I can just represent that with an X. And then we're being told what's the pressure, what's the depth, how many feet down is it before he gets to 8,517 pounds, right? So what's that depth? So we've got our equation, right? If I take the amount of pressure I'm at on the surface and I add pressure until I get to, per pound, until I get to 8,517, by solving for x, I can find out what that depth is. So let's go ahead and do it here. We're going to subtract 2,117 from both sides, right? I'm undoing this equation now. This is going to leave me with, so that cancels. That's 64x on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I've got, let's see, that's 0,046, 6,400, right? Look how easy look how nice these numbers came out for us, right? This is 64 times x equals 6,400. So I'm going to undo it by dividing by 64, which cancels on the left. And then on the right-hand side, we got to say how many times does 64 go into 6,400? Well, that's really nice because if there's two zeros over here, that must be 100. So it's 100 feet, I believe, feet. So we go down 100 feet in order to experience a pressure of 8,517 pounds. All right, and that's all I've got for you for this lesson, 2.3. There's an assignment for you on Canvas. Make sure if you have any questions, you leave a comment or come find your teacher. Otherwise, I hope, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.